This is a tutorial created for the Tallahassee Apple Users Group. I'm going to show you how to print mailing labels and envelopes from the addresses in your contacts list. Open up the contacts application, which used to be called Address Book, and here you'll see all my contacts in a list. Some of these have just the email, and others have a name and a mailing address. If I want to create a mailing label or an envelope for Mr. Marlowe, I click Print, and you'll notice here under Style there's some options, and one of the options, for example, is Mailing Label. And you'll notice that when I click Mailing Labels that Mr. Marlowe's name and address appears here. I'll make it a little larger so we can read it. And it's set up so that it will print on every standard labels, but this particular type. I happen to know that I have another type. The number is on the box, and if I pick the proper one, now it's in the Avery labels 8460, which are 3 across and 10 down. And if I put the appropriate sheet of labels in my printer and click Print, I will have a label for Mr. Marlowe. But say I want to make an envelope for Mr. Marlowe. You click on the envelopes option, and now you see the formatting for an envelope, but I don't have a return address, and I'll show you how to do that. Cancel this. If I go to my card, and this one I have named my name, click my name, and you see first name, last name, and a mailing address. If I go up here to card, click pull down and say make this my card. Now you'll see this change to a me, and there's a little icon if I wanted to put in a picture of myself. Go back to Mr. Marlowe. Click Mr. Marlowe, File, Print, Envelopes. Marlowe's name is in the appropriate place, and now my name is where the return address goes. I put in the appropriate envelope into my printer, click Print, and I have an envelope pre-printed. There's other ways to do this. If I have a group, and for example, I've made a group named Snail Mail, and what I'm going to do is drag Mr. Marlowe's card up to the group, and when I open the group, you'll see that Philip Marlowe is now one of 3. If I go to File, Print, now I select Mailing Labels, and you'll notice that all 3 of the addresses in that group are all formatted and ready to print on Avery Standard 8460. That's all there is to it. If you have any problem with any of this, contact your friendly Tapple member.